Well, Captain Badfoot, thank you very much, Captain Badfoot. Although I didn't come up on that weekend when you said it was beautiful, I decided to come up about a month later, and this is what I'm greeted with. So thank you very much, Captain Badfoot, for saying, get up here, the weather's great. I certainly am, but I'm missing my soul, and he ain't with me. But it will pop into the video because I will make sure he's in it. Now, just a quick one. There is two ways to do this route. Obviously, I'm taking the blue route, and the red route is around the low ground. But we are going up. We need to find a place to camp tonight. So, just to fill you in on the last bit, I came down this trail before. I'll zoom in. This trail here, and that brings you from Hawes, getting blurry. This trail here, that brings you from Hawes, obviously straight down into Ribble, if you can see it because of the sun. But like I said, we're going up to that badass, but we are going to stop past Whole Pot. Trying to keep the sun off the camera. Yeah, so we're going to be stopping at Whole Pot tonight, or if we can, we'll try and move even further. But it's a long old way to go. I know it don't look far in front, but it definitely is. Let's crack on. Let's have a little bit of a speedy time lapse, shall we? Turn my music off. Alright, as you can see, the sun's gone down. Well, it has behind the hill anyway. Got a little sheep having a whinge behind me. Oh, shut up. Give over. He just wants some nuts. You can't have me nuts. Oh, it's giving me some grief. Anyway, like I said, this is possibly the first beautiful day we have had on the Pennine Way. Like I said, Aaron's not with me, but I will make him appear in the vid no matter what, because I think he deserves the right to still be in it. But anyway, like I said, Hawes last time, oh my God, said it weren't going to rain, absolutely chucked it down on me. Me thinking it was just a nice path all the way, no gaiters, no waterproof trousers. I thought, you know, it's only 14 miles, easy. Yeah, a bit of a nightmare. Anyway, what we're doing is going from Horton-In-Ribblesdale down to Gargrave. Obviously, we're going to go over Penny Gant as well, and we're going to stop past Whole Pot, and I might actually sleep there tonight. So just a short trundle up, and I shall see you up there somewhere. The aim is to complete, and I think it's 22 miles from Horton-In-Ribblesdale down to Garsdale. So it should be a nice trek, and I've seen the hills that are coming, and yeah, they're good. But it's right, I'm going to be losing a few pounds. Are you going to go off? No? He is. He's giving me some right welly. Yeah, that one there. Oh. And there's something that I got a little bit iffed about, and that was coming through Bradford. Wow, that is. And I'm sorry if you live there. I don't know, and it's probably not you, but some of the drivers in that town, oh my God. Yeah, unreal. So, but if you live in Bradford, tell me what you think of the place. I'd love to know. Just leave it down in the comments, because I've never been through that city. And yeah, wow. That takes you down to Ribblesdale. But we are going to go that way, up Fox up to Whole Pot. Yeah, I'm gonna have a quick gander at that anyway. The sign's just there. If I'd taken the right, that would have taken me up to Penny Gant up there. You can just see the tip of it, probably up there. But we are going to go 400 metres up this track towards Whole Pot and have a little gander. Like I said, I may even sleep there tonight, but... So this is Whole Pot. Now I'm not going to be stupid enough to get any closer. I was going to stay here tonight, but I'm a little bit upset because there's no river flowing, and I kind of wanted to fill my water up before I went, so I actually don't see the point. Let's bang the drone up and have a look. So considering the stream's a bit dried up, I'm going to start heading up onto Pennygant, because I think there's a nice indentation there where I can get my head down tonight. Let's have a go. You never know. Sky. Oh, look, I'm praying it's going to be a nice night. I've got a bit of a big tent and I hope it's going to handle the wind. I've had it up before, but we'll be banging the Nature Hike Opulus 2 ultralight. So yeah, we'll get that up, see how we go. I think it's about 1.8 or 1.6 kilos, one of the two. Anyway, Rosie. As you can see, sun's down and we have got a nice high descent or high ascent coming. So, little bimble up, I think. Whoa, wow, that's a long ass trail, man. I'm feeling good. Like I said, blowing some cobwebs out, give myself a good beasting, and hopefully on the last bit of the ascent now. Woo! Woo! Don't get me wrong, still a long ass path. As you can see, the hair is flying like a mother humper, but we're looking at roughly, no, I'm going to throw it out there to roughly 30 mile an hour winds, gusts, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely 25 to 35 gusts. Dies down every now and again, but I'm looking for a place to pitch up right now, and it's going to be a toughie. Right, I've got a little pitch here. It's in a little indentation, and I'm hoping that's going to cover me from most of the wind. It's going to be a fun one tonight. Although, looking in the distance, yeah, it looks fun. But I think all the clouds are going over towards Hawes, which I'll be happy about, to be honest. But let's knuckle down, get the tent up. So just to start with, I'm going to put a little ground sheet down, and it's going to be the Lanshan one. Just something simple that I can use as a ground sheet or something to sit on whenever I need to. I think this is a little tick prime property here. Now, I have used this on a couple of occasions. Like I said, this is the Nature Hike UL tent, the Air Palace 2-man. Thought I'd bring something a little bit bulky just to show you. I don't always take single men. That sounds wrong. I don't always take a single man tent. First things first, keep the pegs in there so it stays down on the floor. Let's get the tent out. As soon as I get in my tent, I'm going to have to do a tick check. All I've got to do, pin all the guy lines out and be happy as Larry. And hopefully, should wake up to a lovely day. Now, I'm definitely expecting people to come past tomorrow or even tonight. Some people are just like that, you know, out in the hours. Right, look at that out there, that's beautiful, isn't it? Nice clear sky. I hope that stays like that all night. As I said, I am right on the trail. So tomorrow, let's pack up, chuck it in, get a move on, 20 miles. But for now, it's time to, I'm gonna have a brew because I'm actually thirsty. I've had no water since we set off. Yeah, time to get the fluids in. Right, I need to do a dicky dick check. And let's hope there's no snakes tonight. Now, first of all, chill out. Right, tick check. Well, arms are okay for now, by the looks of things. It's all fogged up. Every time I go on a hike, I only use 1 or 2 mats, and one's either the Flex Tail one or the Thermarest Neo Air Exolite. So let's get it out, get it set up. People slated this little air thing, but I think it's great. Because when you can take the battery out of that and stick it in your head torch, that's what I'm talking about. That's it, bed set up. Now it's just time for a brew. Let's brew up. Get the old boots on, get these off, and get a brew on. Right, I don't really fancy any creepy crawlies in my boots, so we'll tuck one inside the other. Yeah. Grounds fed income. No creepy crawlies, boots tucked inside each other, that's all good. Buy this. Let's have a look at the time. So it's 10 PM. I might actually leave the food till tomorrow and just have some nuts to get me off to sleep. We'll have a quick coffee and then we'll go to bed. I know you're going to be wondering if I'm actually burning this, but this is actually a heat shield to stop any heat from being transferred down to my ground sheet, and I'll show you that afterwards. But as you can see, for now my water is boiling, so I'm not going to boil it too long because I want a nice coffee that I can actually drink and not burn my mouth on. So as I said, I'll blow this out now. Like I said, it's on a heat shield, so that ground sheet's perfect. I do like using this thing, it's really cool, and that's hot on that side, but it's still cold on this side, so it's still cool. Brilliant piece of kit. My other little new hack is I bring a little tub of coffee with me. I use the YUEDGE cup as well, so you don't have too much coffee before bed, but it's just a neat little cup. Better than, you know, putting coffee in your totes one, I suppose. See, I've got my coffee in there. Doesn't usually hit me. I usually get a good night's kip out of it. The rest of that water I shall wait until it cools down and stick it back in my bottle, and I can boil it up tomorrow morning and have it in my food. So all good. Definitely going to be a windy night though. Oh yeah. Right, we'll have a quick mince of the map. Let me just grab a peg and my glasses. Yeah, this is the trail from Hawes. It is an absolutely lovely trail and I did enjoy it, especially this part here. There's a lovely little bridge there. But up to that point, it is literally a track that you just follow. No grass humping, it is literally all track and it's brilliant. Except for when it gets down here, that's when it gets a little bit bumpy and a little bit nasty. Coming out of Horton-In-Ribblesdale, it's a lovely path all the way up. There is no ifs, there is no buts. And straight around abouts here, you can go off and see Hull Pot. You'll see that. I'll just put the little video up here again of the drone. But that is where Hull Pot is. A lovely little place. Would have been nice if the river was going. That would have been absolutely beautiful. That's only about 400 meters off the trail at the moment, and then you come up here, which is a lovely ascent, not knackering at all, really good. And then this bit is where the wind hit me on the side. Definitely no chance of sticking the drone, but I reckon I am about here right now, so literally just off the top. And tomorrow morning it is a lovely bit of down and then a lovely bit of across and then up over the moors. But we'll go through that tomorrow. But for now, drink the brew and get my head down. Five o'clock, man. 5 o'clock. Time to go. Morning. Right, it's about 20 past, 5:30. We've had wind and rain all night, loads of condensation inside the tent. I'm going to open the door up for a bit and then we're going to get some scoff on and have a coffee and get ready to get on the trail. 20 miles to do today to get a groove on. Nothing but clag in the house. No views out there, I'll show you. As I said, I'm on the trail. That bloke looked miserable. Breakfast this morning, a bit of minced beef hot pot, and a nice cup of coffee, and then we're ready to rock and roll. Nothing's better than seeing your handle getting burnt to crisps. Always keep a rag at hand though. I'll leave that to cook up while I go and get my stuff all packed. Bit of scoffola time. Just what's needed this morning. All right, scoff done. Brewing up a coffee right now. Food's eaten, trash goes with you. So straight in the bottom of the pouch, or in the atom packs, they've got like a little trash pouch at the bottom. So all good. Get me coffee going. We'll have a look outside. Coffee on. Nothing but clag. Nothing but clag. There's the beast. Been shaken and stirred this morning. Roughly, I know we're talking about 15 to 20 mile winds. Not too bad. Seems to be a massive standard with the Pennine Way. You know, you wake up, there's a flag, nothing to see. One of the highest bits around this area, and I can't see nothing. And even later on today, I wait for this cloud to move, and it ain't gonna go. Right, let's pack up. Yeah, lovely.
Oh, really?
Bit windy. But yeah, it's alright. Good.
Cool. Nice. I'll have to try it at some point. I've not tried that like somewhere like this. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, make sure your tent can stand it.
Oh yeah, make sure you tie down, yeah.
Coming and you just straight away come here. Come.
I'm doing the Pennine Way, but I'm doing it in sections. I won't finish till I get down to Gargrave.
But when would that be?
That's about 20 miles away.
Okay. Nearly there. Enjoy.
Yeah, cheers.
Good luck, mate.
No worries. There we are. There's the little spot that I was. Leaving no trace. Grab my backpack and let's rock on. Right, 20 past 6. Let's get up on the top. Well, at least I made it to the top of Pennygan. As usual though, nothing but clag. You could wait here all day for the sun to come out. It is blue skies up there somewhere. Oh. Might as well go down now. Right, so according to the map from this point, I'll be going down, so I'll be going in a south direction, then an east direction, then over another bit more, and then back down south towards the lake.